Hello, hello, hello. My name is Chantel Delaney. I am a certified herbal practitioner and the product educator here at M Squared. And in today's video, we are going to talk about an exciting new brand from right here in BC called Planted Skincare. So this is a brand to watch because they have got some pretty exciting plans for future products, and their flagship line of hand and body creams, which we are going to talk about today, are what I think is a great reimagination of a body lotion. It's exactly what a body lotion should be. So Planted approaches their skincare formulation with a foodie mindset. In fact, they call themselves cosmetic chefs, which is a term that I like very much. Their ingredients are fresh, they are thoughtfully chosen, and they're prepared in ways to maximize the benefit and the experience of the cream. So first I want to tell you a little bit about who is behind Planted because it's pretty interesting. So no doubt you have walked through a shopping mall at some point and smelled a store before you saw it, and it was probably Lush. So Lush has been doing zero waste and plastic-free products since before it was in vogue. They've had a very strong influence on the conventional market for promoting and educating on cruelty-free cosmetics, and they did a really good job of bringing that conversation about cosmetic animal testing to the mainstream market. Planted also has roots from The Body Shop, which is another retail store that really brought that conversation to light and brought it to the mainstream well before its time. The Body Shop has been doing that since they started back in 1976, and I'm a child of the 80s. I grew up going to The Body Shop, and I know for me that was the first time I had ever even heard about animal testing for cosmetics. So Planted has been created by some key players from both of these global retailers. In fact, their founder and CEO used to be a master compounder for The Body Shop and started there at age 17. He also used to create for the original founders of Lush and has 35 plus years of experience making skincare products. So Planted is very much the next generation of Lush and The Body Shop, in my opinion. Those are my words, not theirs. This brand is really taking the core missions from these retail giants, so that idea of sustainability, social justice, ending cosmetic testing, just to name a few, and it's really elevating them with what I think is a superior product with the highest quality of natural ingredients and preparation methods that you would be just as likely to find in a Michelin star restaurant as you would in the facility where Planted makes their body cream. So more on that in a second. So the goal of Planted is to use business as a force for good. So they aim to lead by example and create positive global impact with a product as simple as a body cream. So their creams are made with fresh, nutrient-dense ingredients. All the ingredients are fair trade and certified organic. They're all renewable and they're plant-based. They're made in small batches with these fresh ingredients. They contain no synthetic ingredients, and they're packaged in glass, which is endlessly recyclable and refillable. So they actually don't use any plastic at all. In fact, even the little safety seal, if you can see there's a little clear plastic safety seal to keep the lid on, even that is made from wood pulp and is totally biodegradable. So there are 7 scents and 1 unscented one. So we'll go through them all. So this is the unscented one. It's also called Nude, and it's got the blue band on the side. So these products come in 2 sizes. So they've got the 2-ounce jar here, which is great for travel, makes a great gift. It's an excellent hand cream, good for your gym bag, your purse, etc. And then there is the 9-ounce jar here, which is really the best bang for your buck. Because they're made with fresh ingredients, there is a shelf life. It's right on the bottom of the jar. It's good for 2 years after opening, which is plenty of time to use this product. And they use a fermented radish root extract as their natural preservative system rather than using a chemical. So we'll go through each of these scents. So we're going to start with Zest. So this is a citrus one. It's got kind of this gold color on here. So the Zest is scented with sweet orange, lime, grapefruit, and a hint of cypress. So you get that Beautiful, fresh citrus smell with a little bit of herbaceousness to kind of level it out a little bit. I love that one. There is Forest. This is the one with the dark green band on the side. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this one in a minute because it's especially special. But this one has red cedar, cedarwood, shore pine, and vetiver essential oils. So great for your more herbaceous alpine smell lovers. People who love those kind of tree smells will really, really love this one. The Love, which is the one with this kind of beautiful pink on the side. So this is a blend of magnolia flower, orange blossom with a little hint of lavender. There is Vacay. This is a coconut vanilla one. So this one literally smells like a tropical vacation. It's got coconut, pineapple, vanilla, hibiscus, and a touch of mandarin in it. So it just sounds like dessert to me. There is Spa. So this one is kind of it's a eucalyptus blend. So it's a blend of cedar, eucalyptus, and geranium oil. There is Calm here. Its main plant is lavender. It's got that lavender band on the side, but it is a mix of lavender, lemon verbena, green mandarin, and rosemary. Absolutely beautiful. And then last but not least, my favorite, which is Ritual. So this is the Ritual one here. This is a sandalwood blended with violet leaf, geranium, and a touch of cardamom for that little hint of spice. My total favorite. So the fragrances were all developed by the Wild Coast Perfumery, which is based on Vancouver Island here in BC. All of the fragrances are very light and delicate, but they are still quite complex. So for our aromatherapy lovers, you are going to really enjoy this line. The scents are nice and delicate, so anybody who feels sensitive around fragrance should have no problem with the level of fragrance in these. It's very subtle, but very beautiful. So one of the mantras at Planted is it's not always what you use, it's how you use it. So this brings me back to that idea of cosmetic chefs. So when developing these products, Planted worked to find the best ways to prepare each ingredient for optimal benefit. So I'll give you a couple of examples of how they do that. One of the main ingredients in the base of the cream is oat milk. So they make their own oat milk. They use Canadian grown oats and they soak them overnight before making an oat milk out of them. This is a key ingredient in the base of the cream that helps to reduce inflammation. It makes it good for people with sensitive skin, and it helps to repair skin from daily damage from daily stress. So from UV exposure, pollution, changes in temperature and humidity and things like that. They also use Canadian coastal glacial mountain water that is very mineral dense. They chill it before they use it because that helps to enhance the texture of the cream in the manufacturing process. They also use fresh avocado oil. They do that even though avocado oil is more expensive than a lot of the other oils that they could have used instead. They choose that one because it's closest to our natural sebum levels, it's non-greasy, and it absorbs into the skin way better than other oils do. So they're not cutting any corners. They're using the best of the best. Another key ingredient that is really special is the fresh cocoa butter that they use. They buy that one from a fair trade cooperative in West Africa. So in addition to all these fairly delicious sounding ingredients, Planted is also about giving back and supporting sustainability programs and initiatives and farming practices. So they seek out ingredients that support farmers, that supports small family farmers, that supports communities, and promotes regenerative and traditional cultivation practices. So a really nice homegrown example of that is in their Forest Hand and Body Cream. So this is the one with the green that I showed you earlier. So this one is scented with essential oils that come from a company called Great Bear Rainforest Essential Oils. Great Bear Rainforest Essential Oils is a 100% Indigenous owned essential oil producer from here in BC. They hand harvest traditional plants to create their essential oils. And in the Forest Cream, you can find their red cedar and their shore pine essential oils. And Planted, 25% of the portion, 25% of the online sales of this product go to Indigenous-led organizations to protect culture and sustainability. So there's really not much more you could ask for from a body cream. They are really curating these creams with a global perspective. They're looking at the most sustainable ingredients that are going to have the most positive effect on the skin. So it is a beautifully whipped, luxurious texture. It feels great on your skin. It smells good. It's going to please that aromatherapist in your life. Plus it is doing good in the world. So really there is not much more we could ever ask for from a body cream. So go out and try it. Try Planted. I know you're going to love it, and keep an eye on them because they've got lots of cool things to come. Thanks for tuning in.